Book Summary: Beyond Good and Evil by Friedrich Wilhelm Nietzsche. Beyond Good and Evil, 1886, serves as Friedrich Nietzsche's critique of traditional Western morality, philosophy, and religion, and acts as a prelude to a philosophy of the future. The central theme is the necessity of moving past conventional moral binaries, good and evil, to establish new values based on strength, life affirmation, and the will to power. 1. The critique of philosophical prejudices and the value of truth. Nietzsche begins by questioning the foundation of philosophy, the will to truth. He challenges the assumption that truth is inherently superior to untruth, uncertainty, or ignorance, proposing that the ultimate problem is the value of the will to truth itself. He suggests that things of the highest value may have originated not from their opposites, truth from truth, generosity from purity, but potentially from error, deception, and selfishness. Nietzsche argues that much of Western philosophy is built on dogmatist error, most notably Plato's invention of pure spirit and the good in itself. He views Christianity as Platonism for the people, meaning both systems rely on the denial of the fundamental conditions of life, perspectivism, and an inversion of truth. Modern philosophy, specifically epistemological skepticism, is seen as secretly or openly anti-Christian because it attacks the belief in the soul as the grammatical subject, a core presupposition of Christian doctrine. 2. The will to power and the nature of morality. Nietzsche introduces the will to power as the fundamental essence of existence, arguing that every philosophy is an expression of this impulse. Philosophy is a tyrannical impulse itself, the most spiritual will to power, the will to creation of the world, the will to the causa prima. He asserts that all previous sciences of morals have failed because they merely codified and justified prevailing morality, acting as a learned form of good faith in prevailing morality, rather than genuinely analyzing or questioning its underlying values. He famously dismisses Schopenhauer's ethical principle, neminem lid, imo omnes quantum potes juva, as absurdly false and sentimental in a world driven by the will to power. Nietzsche also analyzes the concept of free will, suggesting it is a deceptive simplification. The will is not a singular act, but a complex mechanism involving a feeling of command and the satisfaction of obedience, where the ego, I, simplifies and masks the underlying multiplicity of forces and sensations. 3. The threat of mediocrity and the need for new philosophers. Nietzsche expresses deep concern over the democratic enlightenment and the rise of mass morality. He warns that the enthusiasm for common virtues like sympathy and equality leads to the mediocrity and depreciation of the type man. He introduces the concept of the aristocratic society as the necessary condition for the elevation of the type man, through the pathos of distance, the hierarchical difference in worth and rank among individuals. Higher civilization has always originated from barbarians, or men of prey, who possessed unbroken strength of will and desire for power. The solution lies with the new philosophers, who are defined as commanders and lawgivers. These individuals must be courageous, free spirits, capable of enduring immense psychological tension and distress. Their mission is to be the bad conscience of their age, challenging prevailing contemporary virtues for the sake of a new greatness of man. Their knowing is creating, their creating is a law-giving, and their will to truth is will to power. Nietzsche suggests that such deep thinkers are defined by their necessary solitude and their suspicion that behind every philosophy, there is a still deeper cave. Every expressed opinion is a lurking place, and every word is a mask. These philosophers are destined to undertake a transvaluation of all values, guiding humanity toward a goal beyond the constraints of conventional morality.